Hey there, one Philly Cheesesteak here, back inside of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and today I'm doing Cerevisaphile. Yeah, I'm not going to try and describe that, but anyway, we're going to collect 20 beer bottles in the entire game. Now, first of all, if you want to make this easy on yourself, you don't want to use this entire guide, you can buy the beer tasting guide for 5,000 pounds, or you can just, skip ahead and just use this video like you're using now. Yay! So anyway, according to each district, there are a certain number as there are in any other objects, but in this case, in Whitechapel, there are 3. Our first one, we're going to use the point of reference as our fast travel point as our point of reference, and sitting right behind in the corner of this building is our first beer bottle, again, according to this guide. And of course, you can use the ticker down the left-hand corner there to figure out how many we still need in each area. Now, the next one is actually near one of the Templar hunt locations that you will have to do anyway to free this location. It's actually right over here in Whitechapel, next to these crates. Yep, there's that guy you have to kill anyway. But anyway, it's sitting right over here next to what I assume is a milk thing. Milk tin thing, whatever. I don't know. So anyway, the final one for this area is up in the upper left-hand corner of Whitechapel, of course. There's the 3 of them. And it's actually going to be in the very first bar. Now, why is this specific note important? Well, all the other beer bottles are in bars, which helps us out. Bars, pubs, and etc. But anyway, this one's on the table. So just remember that as you're going through. All the rest of these are going to be in bars, pubs, and taverns. So, again, we're going to use the point of reference as our lower left-hand City of London fast travel point. South of the vault, which, by the way, I will be doing a guide for that. Go into this bar over here, which I showed you on the map. And sitting on here on the table will be our next beer bottle. Yay. Oh, happy day. So anyway, we're actually just going just north of the vault. There's going to be another beer bottle here, just north of that. Again, just a point of reference. In the City of London, there are 4 in this. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. But anyway, we're going to look for the Horse and Groom pub. I didn't show you the other 2 because I didn't realize the rest of these were going to be in bars. So, after going back doing some editing and awesome recording, editing, yeah, found out the rest of them are. Anyway, that was on the counter, on the bar. So anyway, just north of the central fast travel point in the City of London, we're going to go straight north. And sitting inside this tavern, I can't quite read that. Yeah, the lighting was bad. Anyway, so sitting behind the bartender here, you're actually going to see a nice little glitch here that I managed to record. This guy has a floating cup. Yep, he has a floating mug. But anyway, that is our 3rd of 4 bottles for this specific borough. So anyways, again, just south of, I'm assuming is the Capitol building there, because that's how I remember it. I just call it the Capitol building. Anyway, we're going to look for the 7 Bells Tavern, and sitting inside here, or bar, and sitting here on top of the mantle of the fireplace is our final beer bottle for the area. Well, actually, no, I guess I was mistaken. There are 5 in this area. On the far right side, near some train tracks, you'll know where this is, based on, there's train tracks here. And you go right past a bounty hunting area. Actually, train tracks are actually behind me. But anyway, below, in this bar, behind the bar, again, and sitting on the counter here, is our final beer bottle for the City of London. Which, yay, one less beer bottle to find. Now, we're going to move on down to Lambeth. Why did I skip the one above that, what I believe is Southwark? I don't know. I think it was because I had Lambeth mostly cleared out. But anyway, sitting inside this tavern here, again, consult the map for a point of reference. Sitting, again, on the behind the bar on the counter is our next beer bottle. There are only 2 in Lambeth, luckily. So anyway, on the far right side, again, we're going to use that point of reference, right-hand side. You see that fast travel point. In this bar over here, it'll be near I believe that was a Templar hunt. We're going to look for this bar here, and sitting behind, yet again, the bar, which I don't know why they put these behind the bar if we're supposed to taste test them and everything. Then again, you can just walk right back here. Who cares? Pick it on up, and that is our last one for Lambeth. Hooray! So, now we're going to move on to Southwark, mainly because I cleared out a bunch of areas before that, after this. So, next to the train station where Ned is, your first encounter with Ned, we're going to look for the George. The George Tavern? The King George Tavern? Anyway, sitting on the table here will be our first beer bottle of 2. Luckily, Southwark only has 2. So that's always a good thing for us. So now we're going to move to the right-hand side. As you see, there is another fast travel point over there. I haven't unlocked it yet, but next to this train station over here, we're going to look for the Duke of York pub. I think it's a pub. Please correct me if I am wrong, British people, you know who you are. But anyway, collect that beer bottle, and that'll be our second beer bottle for the area. So now we're going to move on to the Strand. We only have 2 areas left, the Strand and, of course, Westminster. The Strand has, I can't really read it off my little screen here, but I believe that says 4. So we're going to look for the Crown. This pub, it's kind of gold and blue. I have G's on my mind. So anyway, sitting here on the counter is our next beer bottle. Again, there's 4 in the Strand. So anyway, we're going to move to the right-hand side. And below this, which looks like a fortress, right before you hit Westminster, is this bar, which I can't really see. I believe it says Lord Nelson. I have a low-res preview image, so yeah, don't really have the best preview. And again, sitting here on the bar is our next beer bottle. Moving on to the third of 4 for this area, we're going to be just south of this child liberation area, just left of the train station and fast travel point. And sitting inside of here, we will find our next beer bottle. I can't really read the bar title there, but anyway, sitting on the bar right here is our next bottle. That will give us 3 of 4. So our final one's actually next to this Templar Hunt location, just south of the train station, and sitting inside of this bar right here, which if you will see, I believe it says, I can't really read that because I got cut off. Whoops, but it's inside this bar. So anyway, sitting inside it on the bar once more is our final beer bottle for the Strand. So finally, we are on Westminster for our final 4. So just below the that fast travel point up there at the very bottom of the Strand, which I believe is kind of a spiry thing. Not really exactly sure what it's called. But anyway, inside of this location here, which is actually next to one of the letters, which if you watch my previous video right before I uploaded this one, you'll know where that is. So now we're to the east of the pond where we actually found one of our other bottles. Not bottles. One of our other, can't remember what it's called. But anyway, it's inside here. I'm actually trying to avoid not getting dead. But sitting here on the table, right here, bar table, is our second of 4 bottles. Now, just north of the train station on the lower part of Westminster, I said port, ha. Anyway, will be this bar that we're looking for, and of course my camera decided to tilt downward before I could actually get the name for you. But anyway, sitting behind the bar, yet again, will be our third of 4th beer bottle, as you will see right here. Yep, there we go, 3 of 4. So now we get to our 20th beer bottle, our final beer bottle for Westminster. We're going to go inside this bar right over here, and sitting on the table, like we saw once before with many other beer bottles, is our final one. And with that, we will get the beer collector belt, and we will also get the Cerevisaphile achievement for 10 gamer score. But anyway, there you guys go. Thank you guys for watching. If this helped you, hit like. If you want to see more, why not click on that picture just to the right of Evie and go to my channel. Maybe, I don't know, click subscribe. Or you can go click on a Life in Letters over there and find out that reference to, a letter. And as always, have a great and beautiful day, and hopefully I will see you guys all next time.